フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back. So a lot has changed since the actual global beta release a few months ago now. But what hasn't changed is the way to actually get LRs and the way to max out your characters. And you do that by simply playing them. This is a kind of unique thing in the game where you can take a character to max level, but not max potential. I've kind of covered that in my yesterday video, where you can take a character to max level simply by playing a character, which makes the game very free to play because, I mean, getting a character LR is nice. If they did make it lock behind actually summoning characters, it will be, a very different game. But like I said, you can actually just simply get all the material, most of the material needed to take the character LR. But what you may notice is this: if you go to actually awaken the character, especially right now in the Japanese version, you can't actually translate it. You may not actually realize what you're doing. You see, you need these awakening tokens, and you can awaken these characters by simply using, obviously, the awakening material that is universal for every character, or you can use this. And honestly, I can imagine someone like right now not really realizing what they're doing, and see right now that they've got 4 Lotus dupes, and they might just do this. Boom, just start using them and do this. And if they do that, they're setting their account and the actual character back so far. It's not going to kill your account, don't worry, we'll go through that in a second, but that will severely hurt you, so make sure not to do it. I'm kind of scared to even click anything now, actually. Hang on. Okay, thank God. But thankfully, since the beta, they have put some measures in, and this is this warning right now. So if you translate it right now, which by the way, I am on BlueStacks. If you're on BlueStacks, you can just click Control-Shift-L and it will quickly translate your screen. It does say that you're using the major rank up rather than to promote the character, which you definitely don't do. But in the beta, for example, I mean, they just had this. But why is this important? And we'll show you in a second. I kind of showed them in my yesterday video, but what we didn't know from the beta, because it wasn't in the beta, is that there is now a dupe system. So yes, dupes actually matter. While you do get enough dupes to max out a character LR, you don't obviously get enough dupes to actually take them to LR +5, which is kind of what I'm calling it in this game. So we go here, for example, you can see if you take a character to max level, obviously 100, max LR, for example, you can see right at the bottom, this is the awakening. If we quickly translate it here, you can see it does translate to, you know, awakening. So you can awaken your character to +5 basically, and you can see every time you increase your level, you're going to get more stats basically, and it is dependent on what character you're using. Some characters get more different stats, some characters get more, you know, different weights. It's not the same for each character, but the most important thing is definitely the stats, but also the CC. We're on 25.6, and we go up, we got almost like a 2k, no, literally a 2k increase. It is massively important to get dupes in this game, and if I just spent 4 dupe levels to take the character to, honestly, UR, then that just means that when I eventually do get my character to LR by spending universal dupes or even putting the character more times, I essentially could have gotten almost a max LR Lotus, which you know, would have actually put me at such an advantage. So it is yeah, you do not want to do this. Honestly, I don't know why the game even allows you to do it, but this is massively important as well when you look at the fact that it's kind of the game's fault as well. Is if you go towards what you need to level the character and what you get for leveling the character affection, you can see right now you don't get enough of this universal shards to actually, you know, max that character. Just by simply leveling Lotus, I'm only going to get 2. So I can see someone simply just maxing out characters affinity, going to level them up, and see they only have 2 of them. So you might think to use the Lotus one, which is yeah, you definitely do not want to do, because you can essentially farm them. If you go to this quest right now, you can see you have some of a chance to get them, and the more you go up as well, you have a better chance of getting them too. So once again, you can kind of farm them, but this does take story missions, so be wary when you're doing this quest, obviously. But always as well, if you do go towards the Noel event, you can see right now, if you defeat the mission a few times, you get around 8k points. I don't believe in one run, I think just combined, which, you know, when you start your account, it's going to be a bit rough, but it is out for like, what, a month, so you have time to fully build up your account. You're going to get 1 guarantee as well, so I do believe you get the free missions too as well, so there are many ways for you to actually get them, and of course you can buy them too. So yeah, there are many ways for you to actually get this material to fully max them out here, and if you somehow did do that, then once again I want to show you that it's not the end all here, because what you can do, so imagine it was an SSR, we're going to level up our character, we fully awaken him here. Imagine you did that with like the Lotus use, for example, right? You can see once you do awaken the character, you then get this, which is going to be a way for you to actually use what is basically a universal dupe on the character. So for example, I don't have any, but if you did use the Lotus dupes, then what you can do right now is actually use this to level up instead, which once again is still alright, but I think what you can do it later on is then use this universal duplicate coin to actually take them past LR plus, right? So once again, you could have gotten a max LR if you didn't make that mistake. So very important. But yeah, boys, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you want some quick tips and tricks that I'll definitely make a video about later on to level up your character, to max out your affection, to fully build up your characters faster, you can go towards Charmy and actually make some food. So you can see right now, if I make this food right now, you can see you do get magic favor, which is up by 10%, which means when you're farming actual stages, you can then run, you know, this food unlimited amount of times, depending on how much you can make, and you get more affection. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.